Hey, Aaron. This question, or these two questions, are about kind of maintaining focus. The first, again, your name is being brought up in potential transfer rumors, this time with Liverpool and a short-term loan. I wonder, what's your perspective when you're kind of watching this stuff unfold, and how do you kind of try to maintain focus being here in camp? And on the flip side, there's also, parallel to being in camp, a negotiation happening with the MLSPA and MLS about a lockout. How much are you able to communicate and be a part of those discussions while in camp? Thank you.
Yeah, I think first, I've been in this. Oh, sorry, I gotta look up. Okay, I think first I've been in these situations before, so it's kind of easy for me to leave most of that stuff to my agent and just work on being here with the national team and doing business and training hard and getting the best out of myself and my teammates, and looking forward to Trinidad. So that part, I think a little bit of experience comes in, and just kind of pushing that to the side and not really looking at it and not dwelling on it too much. And what was your second question? I'm sorry.
The second question is the MLS CBA going on at the same time.
Oh, yeah. We do have a little bit of time to talk about that. A lot of guys here are board members of their team, so a lot of us are on calls. And when we get out of our rooms, we talk about it quickly. But again, we don't like to dwell on it too much. We kind of just get the information that's given to us, pass it along to our teammates if we need to, and then get back to training.
Also, if you have trouble virtually raising your hand, as some have had in the past, feel free to send a message in the chat room as well. We will go to Ron Blum from Associated Press.
Hey, Aaron. If the MLS weren't threatening a lockout, would you be interested in a loan to Liverpool or a European club, or is the threat of a lockout part of the motivation for looking for a loan?
No, I think it's all the same to me, whether there is or is not a lockout. I've always been hopeful to play in Europe one day, so that is kind of my stance on that situation.
Next will be Ivis Galarcep from SBI South.
Hey, Aaron. You talked to Walker Zimmerman and Christian Roldan a couple of days ago, and they both remarked about subtle changes in the system and Greg Berhalter's setup, and there's going to be a plan to maybe high press more and maybe learn some lessons from some of the matches that you played against tougher opponents where you had trouble getting the ball, and now you guys want to be a little, want to pressure opponents a little better than maybe in the past. What do you see as far as that evolution and that kind of adjustment, and how do you see that helping you guys, especially this year with so many big games?
Yeah, I think it's great, right? I think it just adds another layer to what we can do as a national team. And like you said, a lot of the times we have the ball and we can dominate opponents, but there's going to be games where we're playing against high-quality opponents where we're going to need to win the ball back, and we don't want to just be chasing all game. And I think this is another layer and another evolution for this team that's really going to help us in the future. So I think last December, last November, we worked on it, and we're going to work on it again this January. So we're excited.
Next will be Ryan Talmadge from Goal.com.
Hey, Aaron. Obviously, as we've discussed already, it's a big time for you with your club future and everything like that, but it's also a big moment for you with your national team future, going into this busy 2021. What has your approach been this camp, and now with this game, coming up, how do you kind of feel about where you stand as we kind of get going into all these competitions this year?
Yeah, I think first is taking nothing for granted, right? It's another chance for me to prove myself every day to my teammates and my coaching staff. So that's a big one for me. Also, being a veteran guy and an older guy here is helping the younger guys to come along, helping a lot of these guys that are going to feature in the Olympics, make sure we're all on the same page and have the same style of play, and make sure we're ready to compete when it comes to Trinidad.